Perfect. Yeah, welcome to this session of the vBrownbag Tech Talks. My name is Joerg Lew. I'm based out of Germany, working for VMware, and I am focusing on vCenter Orchestrator. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can make your PowerCLI scripts future-proof and enterprise-ready, well, using vCenter Orchestrator. There are actually two reasons why VMware admins love the PowerCLI. First of all, it is very, very easy to achieve a very decent amount of automation just by creating scripts based on PowerCLI or with PowerCLI. The second reason why VMware admins love PowerCLI is that there's a huge community out there, and for whatever you can think of you want to automate in your data center, chances are that you already find some existing solutions or some templates for scripts out there in the community. For that, well, I can tell you a story. I once did a training to deliver to customers 2 days of PowerCLI training. And, well, we did a lot of sort of free labs, so they just hit me with some questions, some use cases they wanted to automate in their real environments. And for literally every single question they had, I just went to Google, typed in the sort of things they want to achieve, and for every single use case we found one script provided by Luke or by Alan on the VMTN community. So that was really amazing. And these are the reasons why our VMware administrators love PowerCLI. However, there are also some limitations when you do a lot of scripting in your data center. Well, first of all, documentation. Do you document your scripts? Do you keep this documentation updated? When you come back to your scripts after a month or even another year, do you still know what they do and how to use them? The other thing is just the execution of the scripts. Can you somehow track or log which script has been executed by which person at which time? If the outcome was successful or if it was, there was any error? Yeah, these are some limitations of the PowerCLI. And that's exactly where vCenter Orchestrator can come in. For vCO, we do have a PowerShell plugin that allows us to call out existing PowerCLI scripts and PowerShell scripts in general from Orchestrator workflows. And with that, you can quite easily build vCO workflows around your existing scripts. So that means you don't have to start from scratch and rebuild your complete logic of automation in vCO. You just can leverage your existing stuff you already have done and where you already spend a lot of effort and brain power to create these scripts. vCO, on top of it, when you build the workflows and when you have built the workflows that just call out your existing scripts, you can use and take advantage of all the sort of enterprise automation features vCO brings. So you have a very good audit trail. Which user has executed which workflow, which script at the end, at which time, was it successful, was there an error? If there are some errors, you have some very powerful exception handling functionality in vCO, which allows you, well, to react on errors and build your automation solution really reliable and error-proof. And there is an integrated version control, so you can track whenever the workflow has been changed, who changed the workflow, what changed in the workflow. And there is a built-in documentation feature. So you just right-click on your workflow, create a documentation, and you get a nice PDF containing all the information you need about your workflow. It's also quite easy to schedule workflows. So if you have workflows built, no matter what they do, if they're calling out to PowerCLI or they're doing direct some automation with vCenter or any other component in your data center, just right-click and you can schedule them very, very easily. The best thing, however, is that we have, within the next version of vCenter, vSphere vCloud Automation Center, which is scheduled for any time later this year, you will have the possibility to expose orchestrator workflows to the web-based cloud front end, the service portal vCAC provides. So that means you can have your workflows exposed to the user to create everything as a service. And when you combine these capabilities of vCO, vCAC, and then call them out to your existing PowerShell scripts, then that's a very, very straightforward way to get your existing automation scripts you intended to just build because you want to make your life as vSphere administrator easier. But you can expose them to the end user, to some self-service portal. Example, you have a script that might increases the mailbox of an Exchange server. Has, by the way, nothing to do with any other VMware infrastructure. It's just an existing PowerShell script. Wrap that into a vCO workflow and expose it to the upcoming vCAC portal. And then you can let your users order that increase the mailbox service. You can also add some approvals, some permissions and so on. But all this can be done without any the need for programming any new kind of logic, because you already have it there, you already have your scripts. And that's the reason why you absolutely should start thinking big and use vCenter Orchestrator to make your existing PowerShell scripts and your existing automation solution really enterprise ready and future proof. So I recommend you get Cody Bunn's book about vCO and go to www.vmwarelearning.com/orchestrator, where we provided a real bunch of free self-paced trainings, video trainings, to get you started with Orchestrator. So enjoy vCO and start orchestrating.